Hi, and thanks for joining for the class today. So today we're going to work throughout the body with a range of exercises. We're going to start in standing and warm up, and then we're going to come down into 4-point kneeling, onto our backs and onto our sides as well today. So I hope you enjoy the class, but as always, remember to work to a level that you feel comfortable with, because most importantly, we want you to enjoy it. Okay, so when you're ready, let's get started. Okay, so we're going to start by bringing those toes apart and those heels apart, so those feet at that hip width distance. Just gently transfer that weight onto the front of your feet and then back again, just so we're looking to find that midpoint between those two movements. So that weight's going nice and evenly down through those feet. Knees are nice and soft, not locked back. Hands up onto our pelvis, very gently, just tilting the pelvis forwards and back. Just looking for that midpoint between those two movements. So we're in that nice neutral position. Good, ribs are soft, collarbones wide, and that neck nice and long and lifted from there. So we're going to start with our bow and arrow stretch. So we're going to float our hands up to shoulder height. We're going to take a breath in here. As we breathe out, we're going to reach one arm round and back, follow with that head, and then gently back to that start. So we're going to breathe out, opening out, breathe in to come back. Breathing out, opening out, breathe in to come back. So really just opening through that chest and mobilising through that mid-back, so that thoracic spine area, as we're opening around, looking round and back and forwards. So if you're a little bit stiff there, just go as far as comfortable as we're opening around and back and forwards. Get a few more here, reaching around and back. Very good, breathing out, opening out, breathe in to fold back. Okay, let's do one more each side, reaching away and back, and again, floating back, and relax those arms back down. Well done, relaxing those shoulders. Okay, so we're going to go into our balance series now. So we're going to float those hands up to that shoulder height, come up onto our toes, bend the knees, lower the feet and down. Good, so we're going to keep those knees that hip width distance apart. So we lift up, bend the knees and lower back down. Good, and again, floating up on those toes, bend the knees, lower the feet and down. Good, so we're keeping that control through the movement. Lovely. And down. Good, float those hands up onto those toes, bend the knees, lower the feet and down. Well done, and again, up on those toes, bend the knees, lower the feet and down. Well done. Lifting up on those toes, bend the knees, lower the feet and down. Now this time if you can, we're going to reach those hands up towards the ceiling, up on those toes again, bend the knees, lower the feet and down. Lovely, and again, reaching up on those toes, bend the knees, lower the feet and down. Good. Reach up on those toes, bend the knees, lower the feet and down. Let's do two more here. Raising up on those toes, bend the knees, lower the feet and down. One last time. Raising up on those toes, bend the knees, lower the feet and down. Very good. Relaxing those shoulders. Well done. Okay, so we're going to work into our legs a little bit more here with some squats. So still keeping those feet that hip width distance apart. I'm going to drop back just as far as comfortable and lift back up. So I'm bending those knees, sitting back as if I've got a chair behind me. We're dropping back, lifting up. Keeping those knees that hip width distance apart as you sink down, lift up. If you can, we can reach those arms forwards at the same time and up. Dropping down and up. Make sure those knees are staying that hip width distance apart. They shouldn't be knocking in or widening. Dropping down, lift up. That weight's going back onto those heels. So again, keep imagining you're sitting back onto that chair. And again, drop down, lift up. And again, drop down, lift up. A few more here. Drop down, lift up. Well done. And up. Good. And again, sinking down and up. Good. One more here. Good. Now on this next one, we're going to drop down, hold that position, bring my arms along the side of my body, and I'm going to pulse those hands, breathing in and out. Good. Breathing in and out. Holding that there if you can, breathing in and out. Good. And again, breathing in and out. One more time. Breath in and out, and then we're lifting back up into standing. Relax those arms back down. Well done. Okay, so we're going to work into our hips now with a one leg circle. So we're going to stand onto one leg, which is really going to make that standing leg work hard for balance as well. This opposite leg, we're going to come around in a circle and then back. So you can either keep that toe in contact with the mat, or if you can, we can hover that leg just above, and we're circling round, keeping up nice and tall. And we're just making that circle as big as you can control. So coming around and back. So it can be a little circle, slightly bigger, just work within what feels comfortable for you. Still breathing in and out as we're circling this leg round. Well done. And again, breathing in and out. Good, now let's change direction of that circle. So coming around and back. Well done. Moving gently round. Good. Coming around and back. Very good. And one more. And then lowering that leg back down. Very good. Okay, let's do the same on the other side. So weight's going to come across onto that standing leg, knee staying soft, and we're going to circle that opposite leg around. Again, either that toe just coming around onto that mat, or hover the foot above, and we're circling around. Keeping up nice and tall, still breathing, not holding your breath, as we circle that leg around. Again, just making that circle as big as you can control. Keeping nice and steady. Well done. That standing leg's working really hard as well. So control that movement. Okay, let's change direction. So coming around and back. Good. Moving gently through. Last few. Well done. One last circle. And then lowering that leg down. Well done, relaxing those feet. Okay, so bring those feet back to that hip width distance apart. Let's work into our arms a little bit more here. And we're going to bring our elbows in towards our side. Palms facing up towards the ceiling, and we're going to open out through those hands and then gently back. And again, opening out and back. Good, and again, opening out and back. So keeping that neck long, those shoulders down, as we're just opening out and back. As we open those hands out, we just gently feel that squeeze in between our shoulder blades and down. Good, opening out and back. Lovely. Now on this next one, we're going to open out, reach those palms away and those arms wide. Good, fold back. And again, opening out, reaching away and back. And again, opening out, reach away and back. So let's bring those heel raises in again. So we're going to open out as we reach away, up on those toes, fold back together. Opening out, reach away, fold back together. Good, and again, opening out, reach away and back. Lovely. Reaching away and fold back. A few more here, reach away and back. Lovely, and again, reaching away, folding back. Breathing out, so reach away, breathe in to fold back. Breathe in to fold back. Well done. And back. Now on this next one, we're going to reach away, hold those arms out, lower those heels back down. We'll do some little circles with those arms. So really reaching those ends of those fingers, breathing in and out. Little circles with those arms. Good. Breathing in and out. Now let's change direction of our circles. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Last couple. Breathing in and out. One last time. Breath in and out. And then we're going to turn those palms up, fold those arms back in, relax those arms down by your side, relax those shoulders. Well done. Okay, so we're going to bring our hands into this prayer position now, still keeping those shoulders down, that neck staying long. And we're going to do a little side lunge with a spine twist. So we're going to reach to one side, dropping down, rotate that upper body, fall back and push back up to the middle. And again, dropping down, rotate the body and back, push back up. Good. And again, stepping over, reaching around, back and up. Good. And again, drop down, rotating, back and up. And again, drop down, rotating, back and up. Good. And again, drop down, rotating, back and up. A few more here. Drop down, rotate, back and up. And again, drop down, rotating and up. Lovely, last few. And back. And again, drop down. Rotate the upper body. And back. One more each side. Drop down. Rotating round. And up. One more time. And back to that center. Relax those arms down. Relaxing those shoulders. Well done. Okay, so I'm going to come side on here. I'm going to raise one arm up towards the ceiling. Opposite leg, we're going to reach away. And we're going to bring the knee towards that hand. And we're going to extend and reach the opposite leg back. And again, fold in, extend that leg. So we're really going to work those glute muscles as we're extending that leg behind and fold in for that control, reaching, extending back. Good. And again, reaching back. So you can keep that leg lifted off the mat, or we can just reach it back, just toe tapping behind, reaching away, fold back. Good. Reach away, fold back. Good. Let's do 5 more. So we're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach away. Fold that leg down, bring that other leg in, well done. Opposite side, so we're going to raise the arm up towards the ceiling. Opposite leg, we're going to bring hand towards that knee, and then we're going to extend back behind us. And again, folding in, reaching away. That standing leg's also working hard to support you. Keep that knee soft, folding in, extending the leg away. So working those glute muscles as we extend the leg, extending that hip, reaching away, good. Folding in, reach away. That toe can either just stay in contact with the mat as you reach back, or just hover above, whatever feels comfortable for you. Reach away and back. Well done. Let's do 5 more here. So we're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower that arm back down, fold that leg back in. Well done. Okay, so we're going to just work on one more little balance kind of movement here and into our legs. So with one leg, we're going to step back, drop back into a little dip here, and we're going to push up and bring it up into a single leg. If that feels too difficult, we can drop down and just bring the other leg, just toe tapping near the other one. And again, so we're going to drop back, push up to that single leg. And again, drop down, push up if you can. Drop down, lift up, and again, drop down, lift up, and again, drop down, lift up. Well done. Drop down, lift up, and again, sink down, lift up. Last few, and up. Well done. Drop down, lift up. Good. Let's do one more. Drop back, push up, and lower that leg down. Well done. Do the same the other side. So we're going to step back, drop down, push up to that single leg. But as before, if that feels too much, drop down, just bring it to join the other leg standing. So pick what's comfortable for you. Drop down, lift up. And again, drop down, lift up. Well done. Drop down, lift up. And again, drop down, lift up. Few more here. Nice and controlled. Drop down, lift up. Very good. Last couple. Last time, drop down. Push up to that single leg, lowering that leg back down. Well done. Okay, so we're going to step back. We're going to do a few roll downs from here, just to move and mobilise through our spine. So we're going to take a breath in. As you breathe out, we're going to tuck that chin down, rolling those hands slowly down towards the floor. Take a breath at the end there, and as you breathe out, gently coming back up into standing. Well done. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, tucking that chin down, rolling those hands slowly down towards the floor. Take a breath at the end there, and as you breathe out, gently coming back up into standing. Good. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, tuck that chin down, rolling those hands slowly down towards the floor. Breath at the end there. And as you breathe out, slowly restacking into standing. Good. Now on this next one, we're going to roll down and we're going to come into 4-point kneeling. So we're going to take a breath in. As you breathe out, tuck that chin down, rolling those hands slowly down towards the floor. Soften your knees, and we're going to walk our hands down and then come down into 4-point kneeling, and we're going to continue our class from here. Okay, so we're going to continue down into 4-point kneeling here. So So my hands just in front of those shoulders, elbows nice and soft, and those knees underneath those hips. We're just going to start by moving our lower back with our tail swish movement. So as it sounds, imagine you've got a tail and we're just going to swish it side to side. So just swishing that pelvis side to side, just moving that lower back, that pelvis, just gently dropping side to side. Well done. Just imagine you've got that tail swishing side to side. Good. And then we're just going to find that midpoint between those two movements, so in that nice neutral position here. And we're going to start with our swimming movement. So we're really going to lengthen through the body. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, I want you to lengthen one leg just parallel with the floor and then fold back. But we're still trying to keep that pelvis nice and level. So we're reaching the leg away and then fold back. So we're working on lengthening the leg but maintaining that level of that pelvis as we reach and fold back. Now if that's comfortable here, we can add that opposite arm reach and back. But if that feels too much, then just stick with the leg, reaching and lowering. We're going to breathe out as we lengthen away, breathe in to fold back. Breathe out, reach away, breathe in to fold back. So really lengthening through the body. Keep that neck nice and long, so I'm looking straight down at my mat and back. Good, breathing out and back. So keeping that core engaged and back. Well done. Breathing out. Fold back, well done. And again, reaching away and fold back. Lovely. And again, reach away and back. Good, now if that feels comfortable, just add a little bit of variety. If you can, we're going to reach away, tap my hand and foot down, lift up and back. And again, reach away, tap down, lift up and back. Good, so again, still keeping that control, tap down, lift up and back. Well done. Tap down and back. Those glutes are working as well to extend the leg and lift and lower that leg. Good. And again, reaching away, tap down, lift up, fold back. Breathing out, tap down, lift up and back. Very good. Last few here. Keeping that neck long. Well done. Tap down, lift up and back. So that chin staying tucked in. And back. Breathing out. Breathe in to fold back. Let's do one more each side. Reaching away. Tap down. Lift up. And back. Last time. And folding back from there. Well done. Okay, so we're going to work our upper body a little bit here with some mini press. So we're going to stay in this box position. We need to keep that chin tucked in, that neck staying long, and we're going to lower that head and that breastbone down towards the mat and lift up. So those elbows going wide as I'm dropping down, lifting up. Let's do 8 more together. So we're going to go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back up, holding that there. Well done. Have a little rest. And we're going to repeat doing another set. Okay. So again, keep that neck long, that breastbone going down towards the mat. Let's go again. And again, dropping down, lift up. Drop down, lift up. Let's do 8 more. So we're going to go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Drop down. Have a little stretch out here. Breathing in and out. Good. And again, breath in and out. Good. And again, breathing in and out. Sinking down, dropping that bottom down onto those heels. One more time. Breath in and out. Relaxing down. Good. Okay, so we're going to come back up into 4-point kneeling here. And we're going to challenge that core and our glute muscles a little bit more with a fire hydrant movement and some donkey kicks. So we're going to start with one leg. We're going to bring it out to the side and then fold back. So I'm opening out to the side and back. It's not a huge movement, still keeping that pelvis level as I'm opening out, fold back. And again, open out, fold back. One more time. And back. Now the same leg, we're going to push that heel up towards the ceiling and down. So our donkey kicks, pushing up and down. So extending slightly at that hip, working those glute muscles as we extend and down. One more here and down. Now we're going to bring the movements together, same leg. We're going to come out to the side, down, push the heel up to the ceiling. And again, opening out, back, push that heel up to the ceiling. Good, and again, opening out, back, heel up to the ceiling. And again, opening out, back, heel up to the ceiling. And again, open out, back and heel up to the ceiling. And again, opening out, back, heel up to the ceiling. And again, open out, back and heel up to the ceiling. Good, few more here, opening out, back, heel up. That leg that's supporting you is also working hard if you're feeling that there, into those glutes as well. Opening out, back and lifting up. One more set, open out, back, heel up and lower. Very good, well done. Okay, let's do the same on the other side. So we're going to start with that opposite leg, fire hydrant movement. We're going to open out and back, keeping that pelvis level. It's not a big movement, and back. So we're opening out, fold back. If you can, breathe out as we open out, breathe in as you fold back. Good, let's do one more here. Now same leg, we're going to push that heel up towards the ceiling, extending that hip slightly with our donkey kick movement. Good, so working those glute muscles as we're extending the hip and down. Good. Now let's bring those movements together. Same leg, we're going to come out to the side. Back, heel up to the ceiling. And again, opening out. Back, heel up to the ceiling. And again, open out. Back, heel up to the ceiling. And again, opening out. Back, heel up to the ceiling. Good, and again, opening out. And heel up. Keep repeating that sequence. Good, pushing up. Working those bottom muscles out to the side and pushing up, extending those hips. Good, and again. Last few here. Opening out, back and up to the ceiling. Well done. And out. Good. Opening out, back and heel up. One more set. Open out, back and heel up to the ceiling. Lower that leg down, well done, drop down. Have a little stretch out here, breathing in and out. So just sinking down into that stretch, well done, breath in and out. And again, breath in and out. Relaxing down, just going to walk those hands back up. Very good. Okay, so we're going to come down onto our backs now. So coming around onto your backs on the mat. We're going to have those feet and knees that hip width distance apart. Just to start with, again, as we usually do, just tilt that pelvis forwards and back. So we're in that nice neutral position here. Those ribs are soft, collarbones nice and wide from there. Lovely, and that neck is nice and long. Okay, so we're going to start working into our hips with our scissors movement. So we're going to float one leg up into that tabletop position here. I want you to tap the foot down, lift up and lower. Opposite leg lifted. Tap that foot down, lift up and lower. Good, and again, lift up, tap down, lift up and lower. So we're alternating sides, keeping that knee at that 90-degree angle. We're lowering it from that hip joint, remember, as we lower down, lift up. Good, so if that's comfortable here, keep going, alternating sides, or we can float both legs up into that double tabletop. Same again, tap down, lift up. Good. So if that feels comfortable here, stay with those legs lifted. If you start to feel your back arching or your tummy's bracing now with both legs lifted, come back to that single leg. You can always reset back again, okay? So we want to still keep that right control as we're tapping that leg down. Well done. Tap down, lift up. So lowering down from that hip and back. So breathe out, tap down, breathe in, lift up. Breathe out, tap down, breathe in, lift up. Good. Alternating sides. And again, tap down, lift up. Now if that feels comfortable here, then we can add that extra challenge of going a little bit quicker. So we're breathing in for 2, breathing out for 2. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Good. Breathing in and out. Good. Keeping that control again. Still, if you're starting to feel that back is arching or doming, just come back that level just so we're keeping that control as you're breathing in and out. Good. And out. Last few here, breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. One more, breath in and out. Coming back to that start. Lower those legs one at a time, back to that start position. Okay, so we're going to work through our hips a little bit more here with a one leg circle. So we're going to float our leg up into that tabletop position. Now we've got the option of either keeping the knee bent here or straightening the leg. Either way, that movement's going to come from that hip joint, and we're going to circle this leg around, moving gently through. Now we're only making that circle as big as we can keep that control. It's the same as we did in standing. So keeping that pelvis nice and level, we're moving gently through and back. So breathing in and out. If you're finding that your pelvis is really rolling or rotating too much, just make that circle a little bit smaller. So really keeping that control. Well done. Breathing in and out. Circling around from that hip joint. Very good. And let's change direction here. Moving gently around and back. Still breathing in and out, not holding your breath as we're circling that leg around. Well done. Moving around and back. Very good. Last few circles here. And one more. Coming back to that start, bend that knee if it's straight, and then lower the leg back down. Okay, let's do the same on the other side. So opposite leg lifted. Again, either keeping that knee bent and we're circling around from that hip, or straighten the leg, again, circling around from that hip joint. So just breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Keeping that pelvis nice and level as we're circling this leg around. Well done. Good. And let's change direction, moving gently around. So again, as we said before, keeping that pelvis nice and level. If you're feeling that rolling or rotating too much, make that circle a little bit smaller as we're circling around and back. Good. Moving gently through. Well done. Excellent. One more circle. And back to that start. Lower that leg and lowering back down to that start position. Good. Okay, this time we're going to extend into our hips a bit more with our bridge movement. So feet and knees that hip width distance apart. Arms relaxed down by your side. We're going to take a breath in here. As you breathe out, we're going to lift up into that bridge. Breath in to hold. And as you breathe out, lowering back down. So we're working into our core with this exercise, but also our glutes as well to extend those hips as we're lifting up. Breath in here. And as you breathe out, lowering that spine back down. Good. Breath in. As you breathe out, lifting up. Breath in to hold. And as you breathe out, lowering that spine back down onto the mat. Good. And again, lifting up. And down. Very good. And again, lifting up. Extending through those hips. Breath in here. And as you breathe out, lowering down. Well done. So repeating that here, lifting up, breath in to hold. And as you breathe out, gently lowering back down. Well done. We'll do a few more here. Lifting, breath in to hold. And as we breathe out, lowering back down. Good. And again. So we're using those glutes to help lift up, breath in. And as you breathe out, lowering back down. Well done. And again. Very good. Last few. It's a great exercise just to mobilise that spine as well as we're lifting and lowering. Well done. Let's do the last two. And one last time, lifting up, breath in to hold, and as you breathe out, gently coming back down. Well done. Let's bring those knees in, have a nice little hug, and stretch out from there. Good. So just breathing in and out, sink into that stretch, into that out breath a little bit more if you can. Breathing in and out. Good, so just a nice little recovery stretch. Well done, and again, breath in and out. One more time, breath in and out. Lovely. And then lowering those legs back down one at a time, back to that start. Okay, so we're going to continue here with a one leg stretch. So we're going to float one leg up into our tabletop position. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, we're going to extend the leg away, breathe in to fold back, lower back down. Opposite leg lifted, breathing out, reach away, breathe in to fold back, lower back down. Good, and again, breathing out, reach away, breathe in to fold back and down. Good, and again, breathing out, reach away, breathe in to fold back, lower down. So if that feels comfortable here, we can keep repeating that with that single leg. Or if you can, we can float both legs up into double tabletop position. Do the same again, reach away and back. Breathing out and back. And back. So breathe out, extend the leg, breathe in to fold back. Breathe out, reach away, breathe in to fold back. So we're alternating legs, lengthening through and back. We're really challenging that core as we lengthen that leg away. Make sure as you're reaching the leg, we're not letting that back arch. We're keeping that control as we reach away and fold back. Breathing out, breathe in to fold back. Breathe out, breathe in to fold back. And back. Breathing out and back. And back. Well done. Good. Lovely. Now just for the last few, if you want to, that little extra challenge, we can add in our abdo prep and go a little bit quicker. Breathing in for 2, breathing out for 2, breathing in and out. If that feels too much of that head lifted, just lower that head if you need to. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Last few, breathing in and out. One more each side and out. And then lower that head if it's lifted. Lower those legs one at a time, back to that start. Well done. Okay, so we're going to work our tummy muscles a little bit more, a bit of the endurance of our tummy muscles with our hundreds movement. So with this exercise, we've got 2 options. We can bring one leg up into single tabletop, and then after about 5 breaths, you can just switch to the opposite leg. Or if you can, we can float both legs up into double tabletop. Now we're going to keep the legs here so we can glue those knees and feet together. And we're going to reach our fingertips away down towards those toes. And we're going to pulse our hands, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to keep that going, breathing in and out. Now if you can, we're going to reach those fingers away, lift up into that abdo prep, hold that there, breathing in and out. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathing in and out. Good, breathing in and out. Good, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5. If you're a single leg, make sure you switch that round. Keep going here if you're double tabletop. Breathing in and out. So just to vary the last few, let's turn our palms up. 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Palms up and down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Palms up and down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Palms up and down. One more time, breath in and down. Then lower that head if it's lifted, lower those legs one at a time, back to that start. Let's bring those knees in, have a nice little hug, just to stretch that out there. Well done, breathing in and out. Good, and again, breath in and out. Lovely, lower those legs one at a time, back to that start. Okay, so let's float our hands up towards the ceiling now, and we're just going to lengthen out through those tummy muscles we've worked. So we're going to reach our opposite arm and leg away, and then fold back together. So we're going to breathe out, reach away, breathe in to fold back. So we're just going to hover that leg just above the mat here, and back. So we're opening through the fronts of those hips we've worked, And we're really lengthening through our centre as well. Good, and again, reaching away and back. We'll just do a few here, breathing out, so I'm lengthening away, breathing in as a fold back. Breathing out, reaching away, breathing in to fold back. Breathe out, lengthen away, breathe in to fold back. So make sure we're keeping this distance between those ribs and those hip bones the same. We're not letting those ribs flare as we raise the arm back. So just take that arm back as far as comfortable and back. Still keeping that control through the centre. Well done. Breathing out. Breathe in to fold back. And back. Well done. And again, breathing out. Breathe in to fold back. And back. Well done. Reach away. And back. Good. Let's do one more each side. Reaching away. And back. Opposite side. And back, then float those arms back down. This time, arms down by your side or out to the side of you. We're going to drop those knees over to one side. Turn that head to that opposite side if you can. Gently coming back up and over the opposite direction. So we're just rotating side to side from here. Opening out through that spine. Drop those knees over. Gently coming back up and over the opposite direction. Well done. And again, drop those knees over, turning that head. Gently coming back up and over the opposite side. Well done. Dropping side to side from here. Opening out, gently coming back up and over to that opposite side. Well done. Last few. Drop those knees over, turning that head and lifting back up and over to that opposite side. Well done. Last time, drop those knees over, turn that head, then coming back to that centre, bring those arms back down. Well done. Okay, so let's come round onto our sides. So if you've got a block or a towel, anything you're using to support your head, grab that now. We're going to come down onto our sides here. And we're going to have our knees bent, so our feet and hips are roughly in that line. So those hips are really stacked on top of each other. And we're going to start here with our clam movement. So we're going to have those feet together and we're going to lift up through this top knee and then lower back down. So keeping those hips really stacked on top of each other as we're lifting and lowering through this top knee. Good. And again, lifting and lowering. Well done. So just engaging into that back pocket side area just to really work these glute muscles. If you don't feel it there, we might just need to bend or straighten your legs a little bit. So just adjust them slightly if you need to, just to get that kicking in into the right place. Well done. The other thing you can do is just push through those heels a bit more just to help engage those muscles if we need to. And again, so we're lifting and lowering, still keeping those hips stacked, lift and lower through that top knee. Well done. Keep going here. Now if that feels comfortable there, then just stay with those feet down. Or if you can, we can raise those feet up to hip height. Same again, lifting and lowering through that top knee, keeping those hips stacked, lifting and lowering. Well done. And again, lifting and lowering. Well done. And again, lifting and lowering. Excellent. Now if you fancy that extra challenge, we're going to lift this top knee, keep it lifted, then we're going to stretch and tap through that top leg, reaching and tapping. Well done. Let's even do 5 more. So we're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Lower that knee down, lower those feet down, and then we're going to drop this leg in front, give that muscle a little rest. Okay, so while we're resting this top leg, let's lengthen that lower leg and do a few little pulses of that inner thigh. So just breathing in and out while we're resting this top leg and just pulsing that inner thigh. Well done. Breathing in and out. Good. And again, breath in and out. One more time, breath in and out. Lowering that leg down. Okay, so this time we're going to straighten both legs out, feet just slightly in front of you, those hips really stacked on top of each other. And we're going to work into our double leg lift. So keeping those hips stacked, we're going to start by lifting this top leg just to that hip height and then lower back down. And again, lifting and lowering. So only going to that hip height. So this is always the level that we can come back to if you need to, okay? So we're just lifting and lowering that top leg. If that's comfortable there, then we can bring our hand in front for a little bit of balance. Top leg lifted, bring the lower leg to join, and then lower them down together. Okay, so top leg lifted, lower leg to join, lower down together. Now we can have this hand in front for a bit of balance. Just try not to brace through it too much as we're lifting and lowering those legs. So top leg lifted, lower leg to join, lower down together. And again, top leg lifted, lower leg to join, lower down together. And again, and down. Top leg lifted, lower leg to join, lower down together. Well done. So really challenging that core as we're lifting and lowering those legs. But make sure you're not lifting that top leg too high, only to that hip height. Otherwise we're making it really tricky to try and join with that lower leg. Good. And again, top leg lifted, lower leg to join, lower down together. And again, top leg lifted, lower leg to join, lower down together. Well done. Now, if you're up for an extra challenge, on this next one, we're going to lift this top leg, bring the lower leg to join, hold that there. Then we're going to kick 1 foot forwards, 1 foot back, and then switch over, 1 forwards, 1 back, 1 forwards, 1 back, and again, forwards and back, forwards and back, forwards and back. One more time, forwards and back to the center, and lower back down. Well done. Okay, so if you can, we do that again, or if that feels too much, just keep lifting and lowering. So top leg lifted, lower leg to join, hold that there. Then we're going to kick forwards and back, and again, forwards and back, forwards and back. Well done. Forwards and back, forwards and back. One more time, forwards and back to the center, and lower down. Well done. Can we do that one more time? Here we go. So we're going to lift that top leg, lower leg to join, hold that there, and again, forwards and back, forwards and back. Well done. Kicking 1 forwards, 1 back. Good. Forwards and back, forwards and back. Very good. One more time. Forwards and back together, and then lowering back down. Well done. Bend those knees up. Very good. Okay, so we're going to drop that block down onto the floor, have my head at the front of it, arms out in front, and we're going to go into our arm opening stretch here. So we're going to lift up through this top arm, opening around and back, just following with the head rolling onto that block, and then gently coming back to that start. So make sure you don't pull through that top arm, bend the elbow if you need to. We're coming around and back, and then gently back to that start. And again, lift up through this top arm, opening around and back to that start. Well done. And again, lift up through this top arm, opening around and back to that start. Well done. And again, lift up through this top arm, opening around and back and forward. So we're just opening into that chest, rotating through that mid spine, that thoracic spine, as we're looking round and back and forwards. Good. Just as far as comfortable. Last few here. Opening out and back. We're just rolling that head, stretching that neck, just rolling on that block, looking round and back, and then back to that start. Good. And back. Let's do one last time. Lifting up, opening out, and then gently back to that start. Well done. Okay, so we're going to come up and over onto the other side now to do the same again. So we'll bring that block with us and come onto our opposite side. So as we did before, we're going to start here with our clam movement. So that head just supports on that block. Feet and hips in roughly in that line. Those hips are really stacked on top of each other. And we're going to start by lifting up through this top knee and then lower back down. So we keep those hips stacked, don't let them roll back as we're lifting and lowering this top leg. So remember, we want to feel it in this back pocket side area, so we're really working these glute muscles. If you don't feel it, then we might just need to bend or straighten those legs a little bit, just so you get it kicking in the right place. Alternatively, you can help by pushing those heels together, just sometimes help kick those muscles in as well. So just move around it if you need to, just to make sure we're working in the right place. But we're going to keep those hips stacked, lifting and lowering that top leg. Well done. Keep going here. Very good. And down. Lifting that top knee and lowering. Very good. Lifting and lowering. Now if that feels comfortable here, then we can stay with those feet down. Or if you can, we can raise those feet up to that hip height. Same again, we're going to lift and lower through that top knee. Good, so keeping those hips stacked, lifting and lowering. So just going a little bit further through that range here with those legs lifted, lifting and lowering. Well done. And again, lifting and lowering. Now, if you're up for that extra challenge as we did before, we're going to lift this top knee, keep it lifted, then we're going to stretch and tap through that top leg, reaching and tapping. Good, let's see if we can do 5 more. So we're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Lower that knee down, lower those feet down, and then we're going to drop that leg in front, have a little rest. So we'll stretch and rest this top leg. While we're doing that, we can lengthen that lower leg and do a few little pulses of that inner thigh. So just breathing in and out. Good, and again, breath in and out. Lovely, and again, breathing in and out. One last time, breath in and out. Good, lower that leg down. Excellent. Okay, so this time we're going to straighten both legs. So feet just slightly in front of you. Those hips are really stacked on top of each other. I'm going to do our double leg lift. So as we did before, just starting by lifting this top leg to that hip height and lower. And again, lifting and lowering. So this is always where we've got to go to if we need to, as we're lifting and lowering through that top leg. And again, top leg lifted, lowering back down. Now if that's comfortable there, then stay there, or we can have our hand in front for a little bit of balance. Lift this top leg, bring the lower leg to join, lower them down together. So top leg lifted, lower leg to join, lower down together. So really challenging through that center as we're lifting and lowering through that top and that lower leg. So try not to brace you that hand too much, it's just there for a little bit of balance if you need it. Top leg lifted, lower leg to join, lower down together. If it starts to feel too much, just come back to that top leg, lifting and lowering. Well done. And again, top leg lifted, lower leg to join, lower down together. Well done, and down. Top leg lifted, lower leg to join, lower down together. Now either keep going here, or as we did before, we can add that extra challenge, and we're going to lift the top leg, bring the lower leg to join, hold that there, and then we're going to bring one leg forwards and back with some scissor legs, forwards and back, and again, forwards and back, forwards and back. Good, and again, forwards and back. Good, forwards and back, forwards and back, well done. And then back together, and then lowering back down, well done. And again, so top leg lifted, lower leg to join. If you can, we're going to hold that here, and again, kick forwards and back, forwards and back, forwards and back, well done. Forwards and back, forwards and back, good. Forwards and back, one more time, and then back together, lower the leg down, well done. Let's do one more of those if you can. Top leg lifted, lower leg to join, hold that there, and again, forwards and back scissor legs, forwards and back, good. Forwards and back, well done. Lovely, and again, forwards and back, forwards and back, and again, forwards and back, forwards and back. Lovely, last time. Back together and lowering back down. Well done, bend those knees up. Excellent. Okay, so drop that block down onto the floor, head at the front of it, arms out in front. We're going to go into our arm opening stretch. So we're going to lift up through this top arm, opening around and back, just following with that head, rolling on that block, and then gently back to that start. And again, top leg, top arm, opening out, around and back, and then back to that start. Good, and again, lift up through this top arm, looking with that head just rolling on that block, and then gently back to that start. And again, lifting up, opening around and back, and then back to that start. Good. Remember, just bend that elbow if you need to, don't pull through your shoulder too much, we're just rotating into that upper spine, that mid-back. So just go as far as comfortable, especially if that's a little bit stiff there. Looking around with that head as well, and forwards. Good, last few. Opening out, and back, and again, and back. Very good. And let's do one more. And back to that start, well done. Okay, so we're going to come round onto our backs now, just stretch out through our legs. So just coming round onto our backs here. So just feet and knees that hip width distance apart again. And we're going to start by stretching out through our hamstring muscles. So we're going to bring the knee up towards the ceiling, lengthen out through the back of the leg here, and use your hand to support that leg if you want to, and we're going to hold this stretch. So just taking a few nice deep breaths in and out. On the out breath, if you can, just relax down into that stretch that little bit further. Well done. Breathing in and out. Good. And again, breath in and out. Good. And again, breathing in and out. Good. Then if you can, we're just going to point and flex through the ankle here, just slightly moving gently through, pointing and flexing, changing that stretch just slightly. Good. And then hold that stretch again, toes pointing up towards the ceiling, lengthening out through the back of that leg. And just slowly lower that leg back down. We do the same the other side. Knee up towards the ceiling, lengthen out through the back of that leg. Feel that stretch through the back of the leg there. Well done, holding that stretch. Good, then if you can, we're going to point and flex through the ankle here. Slowly moving, pointing and flexing, well done. Very good. And then holding that stretch again, toes pointing up towards the ceiling, lengthening out. Very good. And then lowering that leg back down. This time we're going to straighten both legs out. Then we're going to bring one leg up and the knee just across the body here, just to feel that stretch into those bottom and thigh there. And we're going to just bring the leg across your body and we're going to hold this stretch here. Okay, and again, breathing in and out. So this bottom will lift up slightly as you bring that leg across, just to feel that stretch. Holding that there, breathing in and out. Good, one more time, breath in and out. Then open back out, drop that leg down, do the same the other side, bring this opposite leg across the body, just as far as comfortable. Just feeling that, kind of bringing it across to where you feel that kind of stretch there, into that bottom, into that upper thigh. Well done, holding that there, breathing in and out. Good, well done, breathing in and out. One more time, breath in and out. And then bring that leg back across, and we're going to fold the other leg back up here. Knees together, and let's just open out into that inner thigh here. So just allow those knees just to drop down towards the floor. Just feeling that stretch into that inner thigh. While we're doing that, we can just place our hands onto our rib cage here. We need to take a nice deep breath in. As we breathe in, feel that rib cage widen and expand. And as we breathe out, feel it sinking down and in. And again, breath in. Feel that rib cage expanding. And as you breathe out, feel it sinking down and in. Let's do one more of those. Breath in. Feel that rib cage expand. And as you breathe out, feel it sinking down and in. Lovely. And then slowly bringing those knees back up together. Then we're going to come up into sitting. Again with those legs crossed or legs out in front of you. Whatever feels comfortable for you. And we're just going to relax those shoulders here, that neck nice and long. And we're going to bring our hands together in that prayer position. We're going to go into our spine twist. So shoulders down. We're just going to rotate our body around to the side and then gently back. Good. Breathing out, rotating around. Breathing in to come back. Good. Breathing out, rotating around. Breathe in to come back. Good. And again, breathing out. Breathe in to come back. Good. And again, breathing out. Breathe in to come back. Lovely. And again. And back. Well done. And again, breathing out. Breathe in to come back. Lovely, last few. And back. One last time. And back. Each side, I should say, last time. And then back. And then relaxing those shoulders down. And then hands in front, thumbs leading. We're going to reach those arms up into that wide stretch and then back down. And again, reaching up and down. So just extending that back slightly as you reach up, those thumbs leading and down. Good. And again, reaching up and down. One more time, reaching up and lowering those arms back down. Well done. Relaxing those shoulders. Do a few little shoulder rolls here. Fantastic. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the class today. Well done, and hopefully see you again soon.